right, let's get going. Welcome to our functional fitness class, part of our Grow with GoGo series. We alternate between yoga and functional fitness. Before we get moving, just a quick reminder of what else GoGo offers. So in addition to these classes, you can access rides, meals, groceries, medication delivery, and home services. So home services can really be anything that needs to be done in or around the house. So shoveling snow, changing light bulbs, whatever you need. A reminder that we have a referral code. So at the bottom of your GoGo receipts, there is a code. If you give that code to a friend, once they've taken their first service with GoGo, you will both receive $10 in credit. We also have a Facebook group. So if you ever want to see how other GoGo members are using GoGo or just connect with other GoGo members, you can find us on Facebook. And now, if you have not met me, I'm Adra. I teach the yoga and the functional fitness classes here at GoGo. What do we need? So you'll want a chair, although this class is mostly standing. So unlike the chair yoga is mostly seated. The functional fitness is mostly standing. A chair is really useful. We use it here and there for balance and some exercises. So have a chair nearby, something sturdy. Also have a light pair of weights if you have them. So they could be anywhere 1 to 3 pounds. If you don't have weights, you could grab water bottles, you could grab cans, or nothing at all, and you can move through space without the weights. Our body can be heavy, so for our lower body exercises, it's sometimes enough to just use the weight of your body. For the upper body, the weights can be really helpful, so you can grab them if you'd like. Otherwise, don't worry about it. And you can just imagine you're lifting something, and just thinking about lifting something or pretending that you're lifting something will get those muscles going. All right, with that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And here in a moment, I should pop up as your big screen. If I don't pop up as your big screen, you'll want to adjust your settings if you want to see me nice and big. So the way you'll adjust your settings is moving your cursor towards the top right-hand corner of your Zoom screen. So if you move your cursor towards the top right-hand corner of your Zoom screen view, you'll see me. If you pick gallery view, you'll see everybody else. So just feel free to adjust that if you want to see everybody, or if you want to see me in big and for some reason it's not popping up in big. All right, so let's stand just nice and tall, and let's start with some big shoulder rolls back. Big shoulder rolls back. If you can't lift your arms up, you could do shoulder rolls with your arms down, so that's fine. You have options. Please move in ways that feel safe and good to your body. If anything feels bad, please skip it, modify, take breaks, circle the other way. So big shoulder rolls forward. Again, if that's too much, hands can stay down. You can do the shoulder rolls without the arms. All right, and then letting those shoulders relax for a moment. We're going into squats, but we'll move our arms with our squats. So feet are about shoulder width or a little wider. Toes can face forward or slightly out to the side. We'll inhale, bend the knees, hips go back, and reach the arms up. And then exhale, straighten the legs and lower the arms. I'll give you a side view. You don't need to move. So as we inhale, knees bend, hips go back, arms reach up. And then exhale, straighten it up. So inhale as we bend, hips go back, arms go up. Exhale as we straighten. Keep going at your own pace, couple more. It's up to you how low you go. You can make these small or big. We're warming up the body, so we're moving through the lower body and the upper body. Couple more. All right, and then standing up, shake it out. And let's bring the arms out to the side into a T position. You don't need weights for this. We're going to draw small circles forward, like golf ball size circles. If this is too much on the shoulders, arms can be a little lower, right? So we should already be starting to feel a little burn in those shoulders. Circle the other way. So small golf ball size circles. Let's go forward. Let's go dessert plate size. So forward, dessert plate. And backwards, dessert plate size. Again, dinner plate size. And backward dinner plate size. So feeling a little heat in those shoulders. All right, and release those arms, shake it out. Okay, let's go ahead and come behind our chair or find a wall or a table, just something to hold on to. You can face forward. I'm just facing sideways so you can see better what we're doing. So having something to hold on to, chair, table, wall, whatever you have. We're going to do some footwork and some heel raises. So I'm going to take my socks off just so that my feet kind of pop a little bit. So all 10 toes are facing forward, heels are down, the balls of the feet are down. We're going to try and lift the toes without lifting the balls of the feet. I'm going to come a little bit closer to lower the, you can see my mic there for a second, that's okay. So what we're doing is the front of the foot stays down, but we're trying to lift those toes. Okay? So that's just to work those feet a little bit. Do that a few more times. So balls of the feet stay down, lifting those toes and back down. A couple more times. All right, toes stay down. Now we're moving to heel raises. So heels come up and back down. So we're lifting towards our tippy toes and back down. Doesn't matter how high you go. So find what works for you, starting to work the calf muscles, the back of the leg, back of the lower leg. Couple more. All right, taking a little break. We'll step the right foot back behind us, 1 to 3 feet back, just depends on the length of the legs, and bend your front knee. Just a quick stretch here. So the back leg is straight, the front knee is bent. We're pushing that back heel down into the ground. Switching sides, other leg steps back, bend the front knee. So legs are anywhere from 1 to 3 feet apart. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. All right, and coming back up. We're going back to those arm circles. If you want more challenge, you can grab your weights and do this with your weights. If it was already hard the first round, don't grab your weights. Don't do it with weight. So it's up to you, weights or no weights, or you can grab them and then put them down as it gets tiring. Arms out into a T position, small golf ball circles forward. And back. Good. Forward, dessert plate size. Back, dessert plate size. Woo! I'm feeling it. Let's go forward, dinner plate size. Backwards, dinner plate size. And release. Weights come down, shake it off. Come back behind your chair or table or whatever your support is. All 10 toes face forward, feet are 4 to 6 inches apart. We're going back to those toe raises. So balls of the feet stay down, toes try and lift. See, can we separate those toes from the feet? Can they lift? Maybe this feels nearly impossible, and that's okay, right? We're just seeing, do we have control of those toes as separate items from the foot, right? Just like we can move our hand and we can move our wrist and we can move our fingers, right? We have different parts. All right, toes stay down, moving into heel raises. So you can go back to what we were already doing. So 2 feet on the ground, what we did earlier. If you want more challenge, what you'll do is you'll stand on one foot and do heel raises on one leg, right? So we have double the weight now on one leg. If that feels crazy, please keep both feet on the ground. So you have options for everyone. Either you're doing 2 feet down to do the heel raises or you're doing one leg, and I'll tell you when to swap. You're still holding on because it's not really about the balance here. Switch legs if you're doing one-legged. If you're doing two-legged, keep going. All right, heels come down, both feet down. We're walking back into an upside down L position. So feet walk back. Torso comes towards parallel to the earth. You don't need to be all the way down. It can be somewhat lifted. Elbows can be straight or bent. Knees can be bent or straight. It's up to you. Make it work for your body. Couple of deep breaths. All right, and coming back up, shake it off. And we're now going to be using the base of the chair, the seat of the chair. If you don't have access to the seat of the chair, you can try and do this with a table or the back of the chair. The seat of the chair is just going to make it a little bit easier, and I'll give lots of options. So we want one weight. I'm going to do my left side first. So weights in the left hand if you have a weight. We're going in front of the chair. I'm not directly in front of it. I'm just slightly to the side of it or slightly to the left, bending the knees and coming forward so that my right hand can find the chair. Do this, right? So my right hand is on the chair. You could also do fist on the chair. You could also come, like I said, to the back of the chair. You might then just do forearm, because what we're looking for is for your torso to be more forward. So you're leaning forward to some degree. So it might be more of a 45-degree angle, or you might be more parallel to the earth. So find that position. Knees can be bent or straight. We've got the weight in our left hand. Right hand is supporting you, or right forearm is supporting you. We go into a row. So that means we're bending the elbow, squeezing the shoulder blades together so the elbow's reaching towards the ceiling. Then keep that elbow nice and high, straighten the arm back behind you, so tricep extension, then bend and lower down. So we squeeze the shoulder blade together or towards the spine, straighten the arm behind you, rebend and lower. Keep going at your own pace. So we're strengthening the back body, so back of the arms and the shoulder. Core should be slightly engaged. Let's do one more. Woo. Put the weight down, shake it off. I'm getting warm. I'm gonna take my sweater off. And get ready to do the other side. So we'll now move slightly to the right. Weight goes in the right hand. We bend the knees, we're in front of our chair, left hand is on the chair. So you can do palm or fist, or again, if you need to go to the back of the chair and be slightly higher, that's fine as well. So weight is in that right hand now. We bend the elbow, squeeze the shoulder blade towards the spine, elbow is up high, and then we straighten the arm back behind us, keeping the arm almost parallel to the earth, then bend the elbow and lower back down. So we do a row, tricep extension, bend, and down. Couple more. All right, and then putting that down, shake it off. I'm gonna give our upper body a little break and move back to our legs. We're moving into some lunges. So we'll take our right hand to some kind of support. So right hand can be on a chair, it can be on the wall, it can be on a table, just somewhere where you can hold on. I don't care what direction you're facing, I'm just facing sideways so you can see a little bit more easily. We'll take the right leg in front, so same side as arm, right foot in front, left leg behind. So our stance is staggered, our feet are anywhere from 1 to 3 feet apart. 1 to 3 feet apart. Back heel is off the ground. Back heel is off the ground. Front foot is flat. All 10 toes face forward. We're going to bend both knees, lowering down, and then straighten both legs. We're going to keep that torso pretty upright. So head is over the shoulders, shoulders over your pelvis. We go down and up. Keep going. It's up to you how low you go. It's also up to you how much you hold on. So if you want, you can let go as long as it feels steady and safe. Nice smooth breath. Maybe you inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. All right, one more. Then stepping those feet together. And we'll switch sides. So I'm going to turn around to switch sides. You don't have to. It's nice to be symmetrical, but if you have some kind of shoulder injury and you can only hold on with one arm, that's fine. So now left hand is on, left foot is forward, right foot is back. All 10 toes face forward. Back heel is off the ground. Front foot is flat. We bend the knees, lowering down, so we're kind of in this 90-90 position. And straighten. Keep going. Again, you can hold on with that left hand as much as you need or let go. Right, finding that challenge that works for you. All right, maybe one more. And then stepping those feet together, shake it off. We're going back to those rows with the tricep extension. So setting yourself up so you're by the base of your chair or whatever support you are using. The weight goes in the left hand to begin. Right hand supports you. So right hand can be on the chair, on your table. Legs can be straight or bent, but try and keep your spine pretty long. So we don't want to be really curved here in the spine. We want to keep that spine relatively long. We bend the elbow, squeezing the shoulder blade towards the spine. Keep the upper arm high as we straighten the arm back behind us, then bend and lower. Keep going. Couple more. All right, coming up, shake it off, and we'll switch sides. So weight goes to the right hand. Left hand is supporting you. Spine is long. We bend that right elbow, squeeze the shoulder towards the spine, then straighten the arm back behind you, then rebend and lower. Nice smooth breath, relaxed jaw. Couple more. All right. And then lowering that down, coming up, and shake it off. We're gonna go back to those lunges. So one hand to the chair. I'll do the right side again. So right side first, right hand on the chair, right foot forward, left leg back. All 10 toes face forward. Back heel is off the ground. We bend the knees, torso stays upright, and then we straighten. So down and up. Again, it's up to you if you hold on or not. Make sure you're being safe. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Let's do about one more. Coming up, switching sides. So if you want, turn around. Other hand is supporting you. Left hand forward, or left hand on the chair. Left foot forward, right foot back. Back heel is off of the ground. We bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. Again, it's up to you if you're holding on or not. All right, and then coming up. Okay, so we're going to revisit pretty much all of the exercises we've done today. So we're going to start with those squats with the overhead. We're going to do those circles. We're going to repeat what we've already done, all one time for each, okay? For those squats, if you want more challenge, so these are those squats where we bend the knees and arms come up. If you want more challenge, you can grab those weights and do it with your weights. If you don't have to. So going into those squats. So we bend those knees, arms come up, inhale, exhale, straighten. Keep going. Couple more. Great, put those weights down if you have them. Take a moment. We're going to stretch those shoulders. We'll bring that right arm in front of you and across the body. Then hook your elbow, give yourself a little shoulder stretch. Watch that that right shoulder isn't up towards your ear. Let the shoulder drop. And we'll switch. Other arm comes forward and across. Hook the elbow with the other arm. Pull the arm close to you. Let the shoulder drop. All right, and release. We're going into those arm circles. You can do this with the weight or without the weight. You're in charge. Arms out into a T, little golf ball size circles forward. Backwards, little golf ball size. Dessert plate forward. Dessert plate backwards. Dinner plate forward. Dinner plate backwards. And release. Weights go down. Reach your arms back behind you. So you could just reach back. If you can, you're welcome to interlace your fingers and squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you can't reach, that's okay. You're just reaching back. Release, shake it off. And now we go to our heel raises. So having a hold of something for balance support, we're going to do both feet together, or both feet at the same time. All 10 toes face forward. Feet aren't super wide, so keep it relatively narrow. I see sometimes we go really wide, and there's nothing wrong with that. But see if you can keep your feet pretty narrow so that they're really under our hip joints. Not the outer hips, but actually where the joint lives. So feet are maybe 4 to 6 inches apart. We inhale, lift up onto those tippy toes, and exhale, lower with control. If you don't want to do the breath, that's fine. Just make sure you are breathing. Couple more. All right, and then feet come down. And we'll go into our calf stretch. Let's step one leg back behind you. I'll do my right leg. Bend the front knee. So feet are anywhere from 1 to 3 feet apart. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Both feet are flat on the ground. So that back heel is down. Your torso is somewhat upright, so you're not way far forward unless that feels great for your body. Let's switch sides. So stepping that right foot forward, left leg goes back, or whichever side you haven't done. Back leg is straight, front knee is bent. We're pushing that back heel down into the ground. All right, and coming up, shake it off. And we're going to go into those triceps. So finding the base of the chair or your table, whatever you use, weight goes into the left hand first, if you want to do the same as me. Right hand is supporting you. You're leaning forward and your spine is long. Your knees can be as bent as you'd like. Holding onto that weight, we bend the elbow, squeezing the shoulder blade towards the spine, then straighten the arm back behind you, and then bend the elbow and lower down. Keep going. Couple more. All right, coming up, shake it off, and we'll go to the other side. So weight goes into your other hand, left hand is supporting you, your spine is long, so try not to curve like a candy cane. Bend the elbow, squeeze the shoulder blade towards the spine, then straighten the arm back behind you, then rebend and lower down. Keep going. Couple more. And release. Put the weight down. Come on up. Tricep or the triceps. Let's reach the right arm up. Bend the right elbow so that the hand goes behind the head or the shoulders. You can stay there. You can grab a hold of the elbow with your other arm. Just watch that you're not doing this with your spine. So we want to keep that spine upright as we're stretching this. And release, and we'll switch sides. So other arm up, bend the elbow, elbows up towards the ceiling. You could stay there, or you can grab a hold of the elbow. All right, and release, shake it off. And now we're doing our lunges. So right hand is supporting you, table, wall, chair. Right foot forward, left foot back. All 10 toes face forward, back heel is off the ground. We bend the knees and come on up, down and up. You can hold on or not, it's up to you. Nice smooth breath. Maybe one or two more. And then coming up, we'll switch sides. Holding on with your other hand. Left foot forward, right foot back. Feet are 1 to 3 feet apart, just depends on the length of your legs. Holding on or not, we bend and straighten. It's up to you how low you go. Maybe one or two more. And then coming up, shake it off. We'll go into that upside down elbow stretch. So hands on your chair or table. Walk yourself back, bring your torso parallel-ish to the ground, right? So it's okay if you're up, it's okay if your elbows are bent or straight. Legs can be straight or bent. It's up to you. Find what works for your body. Couple of deep breaths. Lift your torso up, walk yourself forward. We're gonna finish up with a little bit of balancing work. So let's start standing on a tightrope, right foot in front of the left. We're standing on a balance beam or a tightrope. You can start by holding on. If you need more challenge, you let go. Finding that balance, we're gonna hold. And then we'll switch sides. So other foot comes in front. Hold on. 2 hands, 1 hand, 1 finger. Or if you need even more challenge, let go. It's okay to shake, it's okay to wobble. The goal is for you to be able to find that balance as you start to lose it. So it's okay to have to step out and then readjust and start over. All right, hands back to the chair. Feet come next to each other. We'll stand on 1 foot. I don't care which leg you do first. Stand on 1 leg, foot can go anywhere. Holding on with 2 hands. 1 hand, 1 finger, or no hands. Bring the hands back down. We'll switch, standing on that right foot. Or the left foot, like I said, it doesn't matter. Switch feet, whatever happens, switch legs. Holding on with 2 hands, 1 hand, a finger, or no hands. Bring it down. Shake it off. And we're gonna finish up with a little bit of a challenge here in front of our chair. So if you have your weights on the chair, just move them somewhere else. Just be safe with however you do that. We're going to do a chair hover. If this feels really, really hard, then I just recommend you take breaks throughout what we're doing. We're going to hold a chair pose or a little squat for 20 seconds or so. So you'll come in front of your chair. Why in front of the chair? If you start to lose your balance, you can have a seat. But it has to be a steady chair. If you're gonna plop down into something that's not steady, don't do it. Or make sure that you stop before you start to feel like it's really, really too hard. So we're gonna be in front of our chair so that if you need to sit, you can. We're going into that squat position. So feet are a little wider than the shoulders or about as wide as the shoulders, and you're bending your knees and your hips are back. So I'm not sitting on the chair, but if I need to, I can, or if I need to, I come up. And we're gonna hold, so get into that position, we're gonna hold for 20 or so seconds. I'm looking at my watch. Nice deep breaths. If it becomes hard, back off. You can come up a little bit. If you need more challenge, lower down without sitting. Go for about 5 more seconds. And then coming up, take a break. Woo! Hopefully you felt that. Couple of deep breaths. We're gonna do that 2 more times if you can. All right, are we ready? Let's go down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your squat. Going for about 20 seconds. The first time in our functional fitness classes where we've actually just held a position for so long. So be kind to yourself. If this is feeling really hard, back off. Come up, shake it off. Couple of deep breaths. We're gonna do one last one in a moment. If it's feeling really hard, make it smaller, right? You could do just a really small knee bend, and that would be great for the body, right? It's okay for it to change and evolve depending on how your body is feeling. Let's give ourselves 10 more seconds of rest. All right, we're going down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat. Again, it's up to how low you go. Make it accessible, make it safe. We're almost there. We have about 5 seconds to go. This time, maybe you lower all the way down to sit. Go ahead and do that. Lower down to sit. Take a deep breath. Shake out those legs. Let's inhale, circle those arms out to the side and up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower the arms back down. 2 more. Inhale, circle out and up. Exhale, back down. 1 more time. Inhale, circle out and up. And exhale, back down. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today for our functional fitness. Great work. Now we have a couple of minutes if you have questions or thoughts or feelings, questions about the workout or our yoga class, or the functional fitness class. If you have GoGo questions, the best thing to do is reach out directly to GoGo. And you can either put your question or your thoughts in the chat, or you can just so you know, every functional fitness class is different. So each week we work on different parts of the body. Sometimes there's some repeats, but for the most part, it's a lot of variety. So know that we will touch on lots of different muscles and lots of different exercises. I think, Karen, you unmuted yourself, but I'm not hearing you. So I don't know if you're trying to say something and we're just not hearing it, or if that's just you.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't see you, so I have no idea where.
We can hear you now, yeah.
Oh, well, you are our sweetheart. Thank you very much for a great class.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks for being here.
Hello.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi. This is the first time I've been able to join in real time. Usually I have, taped you and joined later, but I just wanted to say thank you, and it's always a great class.
Awesome. Thanks for joining and for joining live. It's fun to have people here and see that and see you all working out with me. So great to have you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna let you all go. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you next week. Wednesday will be functional fitness next week. Friday will be yoga.
Okay, great.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.